The fuck was that?
Nothing. How do I convince you that it was nothing and not definitely something I set up before you got here because you were taking too long? Ow, fuck! That hit my tooth.
Just fucking smashed that shit into your tooth. That's crazy.
Hey Dawson, this is television's Joe Rogan. How have you been? I/N sitting here wondering why you two fucking morons are even bothering with a new episode of this stupid podcast. Earlier, Carson was watching Modern Bubba Sparks interviews. Do you remember him?
No.
Of course you fucking non/T. You were born in 2013. Carson's phone broke earlier too, for the third time in the last few months.
What the fuck?
What a goofball.
What?
Anyways, I like this song. It sounds like Fight Night. It/as fresh to death.
What was with all the backslashes?
The AI can't handle apostrophes.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But it's pretty funny. I made a couple more. We'll splice these in, you know?
Yeah.
We'll put those into the actual episode.
I am gay. I am gay. Put me in the back of truck, 'cause I am gay. I need a beer. I am gay. I am gay. Sometimes I feel straight, sometimes I suck penis. Ain't always black and white, life's in between. I maneuver down Worcester with finesse, you see. Might end up.
So, yeah.
Did you write all of that?
Yeah, I did. Can you tell?
I need a beer. I am gay.
Well, okay, I put in modern country song, and it gave me two options. It gave me that one, and then also gave me this one.
I am gay. I am gay. Put me in the back of truck, 'cause I am gay.
I think the other
need
one
a
was
beer.
better.
I am gay.
Yeah,
I
for
am
sure.
gay. Sometimes I feel straight, sometimes I suck penis. Ain't always black and white, life's in the
Yeah. I'm really happy that Joe Rogan could express his fluid sexuality on our podcast.
Yeah, you know, Joe, you platformed a lot of crazy people, but I'm glad you feel comfortable enough. To do
it's
that
a
on
big
here.
exclusive for us, man.
Yeah.
Rogan.
I can't believe Joe Rogan is gay. Kind of,
maybe
a little bit.
We'll see. You're coming through, right?
Yeah, I'm coming through.
Okay. Hang on, let me try something.
I have a new mic today, chat. And currently I have a sock on it.
A sock.
A sock as a pop filter.
Yeah. You have an SM57.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever tell you the story of like we were shooting music videos with the Washburns, John and Zach
Washburn.
Who I don't know if you've encountered them in your time in the Atlanta music scene.
I don't think so.
I love them. They're like they have like high budget looking stuff, but they like constantly want to do everything like as low budget as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably because like, you know, none of these fucking DIY bands have like a ton of money to pay these guys. So, you know, I think we gave them like $500 for. I think we gave them $500 for the Fake Dinosaur Bones video.
Mm-hmm.
And then we gave them $700 for the Blackberry DeLorean music video.
That's cheap as fuck.
I know. This was back when that was like all we could afford.
Mm-hmm.
And they knocked it out of the park, obviously. But I think on the Blackberry one, it might have been on both, honestly, where I was like, hey, like I don't want to use like something stupid for a mic. Can you like, we'll pay you guys back. Like, can you like go get us like a normal ass Shure microphone, like one you would see at a show, like that makes sense for a band to use? And literally both times they showed up with an SM57. I was like, cool. Like,
awesome.
are we miking the snare today? Like, what's going on? Like, no, this is your vocal mic. And I'm like, fuck. Just because, like, I think in every other music video that we had done previously, our budget was like even lower. I mean, we're talking like maybe $100 spent, and that was like just to get food for the rest of the band or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally a music video for Animal Tetris where it's like just a PowerPoint presentation that moves really slow, which is so stupid. But
pretty funny.
It's bad. I don't remember what it is. I bet I would cringe at it now. I think it's just on our Facebook too, which is even funnier.
The Facebook exclusive
music video for Mausoleum Neeson. Yeah, so we like had like such small budgets that like the music videos just I wouldn't be singing into a microphone, which is probably fine, but like singing into an SM57 is like objectively way goofier.
Yeah.
Like it just looks so silly.
It's like it doesn't have the ball on it.
It doesn't have the ball, no.
There's no ball.
Yeah.
None at all.
No ball at all.
No ball at all.
I hate when I have no ball at all.
No ball. Not at all.
There's no ball. You don't have a ball.
Oh.
Anyway, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Scott moved in the other day.
Scott texted me that he moved in. I haven't texted him back yet.
Yeah.
I should do that. But
he told me last night, he was like, yeah, I texted Carson and he didn't respond. And I was like, he probably just forgot.
Busy.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
Fucking busy.
You're a busy boy.
I was doing this ridiculous errand yesterday.
What? How was it so ridiculous?
I had to deliver a bed frame and a box spring. By the way, everybody, like before this, I was driving around like a little Chevy, like 4-door sedan.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's like what was in the family. And I was like, this is a car I can drive.
Mm-hmm.
I like had insurance on it and everything. Not that that's important. Every car you drive should have insurance on it. I don't know why I brought that up. But then like that car got sold while I was on tour. So I was like, all right. Whatever.
This most recent tour?
This most recent tour, yeah.
Damn.
I know. Cold as ice, right? But like my pickup truck that I've had since I was like 18, still in the pool. And I've like put in a ton of money to fix that. And I've just been like fixing it little by little over the past few years. It's a 30-year-old vehicle. It's a 1994. I've had this pickup truck for like 3 weeks, everybody. And like just motherfuckers up my ass to do pickup truck related errands.
That's what happens.
My mom was like, hey, can you take this bed and box spring that I sold on Facebook Marketplace to this lady in fucking Sandy Springs?
Sandy Springs.
Yeah, which I don't live there anymore. If I lived there like I did, a few years ago, or I guess a year ago, it would like make sense. But I live in Alpharetta now. My address is 555. No. So I was like, she was like, how much do you want like to go do this? I set my prices like super high. I was like fucking $50. Are you kidding me? Like to just do this pickup truck related errand while it's so hot.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I was like, I want to set my prices high to minimize the amount of like pickup truck related chores. Keep in mind, I was not charging my mom this. I was charging this lady on Facebook Marketplace this.
Yeah.
And like, me thinking for sure she'll just be like, no, I'll come pick it up myself. She was so game.
Damn.
She was like 50. Yeah, sure. I was like, shit.
Didn't set it high enough.
I know.
Fuck.
So I drive to Sandy Springs, which like in theory, Sandy Springs is like 15 minutes away from here, like without traffic. This lady was like deep in the like trenches of Sandy Springs, like practically Marietta. If you don't live in Georgia, this is all very confusing, but like practically Marietta.
She was in place that was relatively close, but place that was relatively far within that place.
It took me an hour to get there. Which Sandy Springs proper is like, I don't know, 15 minutes without traffic, 20 minutes with traffic from here. So I was like, what's the fucking deal, man? And then I got there, and this lady, like, would not talk to me. I was like, all right. Like, I don't know what this. She just, like, handed me cash, and I was like, oh, maybe she doesn't speak English. She's speaking perfectly fine American accentless English to her kid. And I was like, fuck me, man. Like, what did I do?
Maybe she thought that you didn't speak English.
Oh, good point. Maybe, well, okay, what? Just assume you're looking at me for the first time.
Yeah.
But you're in a different country.
Yeah.
And you know I don't speak English. Like, which country is that? Mexico. I have a couple realistic ones, but like realistically, I could be like a white South African.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
but they speak English, don't they?
Yeah.
I could be Dutch.
Cybertron.
Cybertron?
Yeah.
You think I speak fucking Transformers language?
You're speaking.
Are you saying that because I have Transformers comics right next to my feet right now?
Yes. It's like prop comedy.
If I saw you and like knew you didn't speak English somehow, if I was in a country,
if you had that telepathic reasoning,
like Norwegian, probably.
Norwegian.
You do kind of look like Scandinavians. Look, Icelandic maybe, like a tall Icelandic.
Is that just because I'm tall?
No, I think Icelandic people are generally shorter. I don't know why I know that though.
I don't either.
I also think it might not be true.
I don't really know. Any Icelandic people in the chat,
pop off.
Feel free to let us know.
For sure. You know, there's no last names in Iceland. You have a last name, but it's like your father's name and then either son or daughter. Because son and daughter are like the same in Icelandic as English. So like if your dad's name was like Johan, like
Johansson
or Johandatter.
What if you're non-binary?
Yeah, I don't know what happens then.
Okay.
It's just what you're born as. I assume you could probably change later.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's like that's just like what your last name reads as. But like it's weird to like not have a last name until you're born. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That is strange.
It's like, this is Harold something.
Had Harold Gudmundsdottir.
Harold Franklinson.
Yeah,
I don't
for
fucking
sure.
know.
Harold Franklinson. Yeah.
Harold Peter.
But that's why so many of them just go by their first names. Bjork.
That's true.
Jonzi.
You know, now that you mention it, Bjork does have a last name that ends with son.
Bjork. Daughter. It ends with daughter. Goodman's daughter?
I don't think that's true.
Well, considering I just researched this recently.
Well, actually, considering that's what I have to say about that.
Oh, cool. Thanks, man.
You're welcome, man. Hey, how'd you break your phone?
Fucking dropped it walking into Taco Mac.
Fuck.
One of the few restaurants open on 4th of July.
Oh, you're right. I was just
Yeah. Maybe you should trust your stupid friend Carson sometimes.
Oh, maybe.
Hang on. What else did I use the AI voice for?
You have a Shaq one on there.
I do.
I wasn't with them during this.
No, that's secret Cowboy stuff.
Okay.
This may be the single most chilling message you will ever hear.
Fucking of course.
This may be the single most chilling message you will ever hear.
You know, I didn't love the Family Guy one until just now.
Yeah.
I did it with Drake too.
This may be the single most chilling message you will ever hear.
The Drake AI is like particularly tuned upwards.
Yeah.
I'm like, he doesn't always sound like that.
He's got like a deeper register.
He's got like a
sometimes.
deeper register. I
Speaking
don't know.
of Drake, you see the Not Like Us video
It
drop?
dropped an hour ago. How am I
Yeah.
supposed to keep up?
Dude, it's so good. Have you
Is
watched
it good?
yet?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Dude,
No.
Kendrick gets
I was
off
watching,
like
like our friend Joe said, I was watching modern Bubba Sparks interviews.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Kendrick gets off like 5 best fits of all time in one video.
Damn.
Like he really proves that he was in the right place to say, "I hate the way that you dress,"
That's awesome.
because
The fits are crazy.
he's got that shit on
That's
so
awesome.
many times.
I
It's
can't
crazy.
wait. I can't wait to see it.
Also, he's dancing with Whitney and his kids in the video.
Nice.
So like,
That's
if
fun.
there was any doubt that Drake was completely full of shit, now there isn't.
Nice.
So,
Well, let's
welcome back.
welcome back to
By
the
the way.
podcast. Yeah.
We're back. Still the He Him Brothers.
The He Him Brothers. I'm Carson.
I'm Dawson.
Um
He's he and I'm him.
can we put Feet Joe Rogan on this?
Sure.
Featuring Joe Rogan. I think we should. Technically he's there.
I can't foresee any issues coming from that.
Neither can I. No, I don't, and I don't think Spotify would have any issue with it.
No.
Our primary listener base, right? Or do people use other platforms for?
It's mostly Spotify.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today we're talking about a surprisingly good
I don't know.
song.
We're talking about church,
Here's a snippet of it.
and it's over.
And by the way, everybody, we should mention that today is the
4th.
and then there's a clip of 4th of July by Fall Out Boy.
Oh.
It was the 4th of July.
That song sucks, man.
Yeah, that song is terrible.
Anyway,
Wouldn't it be crazy if we got that song for today?
I mean,
The episode
would be
isn't
nuts.
coming out today, but like,
true. Yeah, man, it's so hacky,
yeah.
and also like, even if it did come up organically, like, can you imagine the cynicism at which people would be like, "Oh, the wheel's fake."
Yeah.
I show people the wheel in real life. If you want to see the wheel, if you see me in person, you can see the wheel.
Yeah.
I'll pull it up on my damn phone.
The wheel is real.
The wheel is real.
The
I
wheel
showed
is
it to
very
Jake
real.
from No Cure at Knoxville Hardcore Fest.
Oh, is that who that was?
Yeah, while you were playing, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, check out this wheel.
Hey, check out this wheel. Just the most autistic thing you could do. Just, look at my wheel, Jake.
Jake, look at my wheel.
Jake, come on.
So, fun fact about this song. This is my friend Kennedy told me this is her favorite Fall Out Boy song.
Interesting.
And she brought it up because she was like, "Yeah, you guys have this on your next episode," which I didn't even know she listened.
Hi,
to the podcast.
Kennedy.
Hi, Kennedy.
Hi.
Anyway, and going into this, I was like, well, you're not going to like this damn episode then, because I have a feeling we're going to just trash this song for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I listened to it, and I got like halfway through it, and I was like, this isn't the worst thing I've ever heard in my whole life.
No. Here's the thing is, like, there's this weird emotion I feel towards, like, there's this weird emotion I feel towards music that I rarely hear. And the best example I can give is, like, music that, like, people whose tastes don't align with mine, like when they're showing me a song and I, like, never listen to it again. And, like, but I'm not, like, I don't hate the song, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just doesn't do anything for me.
It's just not your vibe.
This is slightly above that, but slightly below re-listen territory.
I would struggle to call this a good song.
I
But
don't know.
I
I think it's pretty good.
I would also struggle to call it a bad song.
Yeah. This one's weird.
Yeah.
I'm really, because, like, I remember release day of Mania. I was texting my ex about this album the day this came out, and I was like, this is so depressing. Like, this is just bumming me out. Like, this album is so bad. And I remember specifically bringing up this song and being like, this fucking sucks. So when this appeared on the wheel, I was like, it was a very annoying thing to text your partner, by the way. It's like, oh, my favorite band made a bad album. Like, in hindsight, like, I'm such a fucking asshole for that. Like, she didn't fucking care.
Who else are you gonna text about that?
Exactly, no. But
that's what dating someone is for.
For
you know,
sure,
is to annoy the
for
shit
sure.
out of them about things that they don't care about.
last night I texted my girlfriend that like I was working on a song for the new Cowboys record, and I was like, there's just the content that it's about is like just particularly geared towards like making me very emotional. And I was like on this long rant there about like animals in captivity and stuff like that, like man's foolishness to control fucking dangerous animals. And she was like, yeah, for sure. And then just like went and talked about something else, and I was like, that's fair.
Awesome.
I was like, I get it, sweetie.
I understand, sweetie. Man's hubris is not something that
Yeah, hubris. That was the word I was
Hubris,
looking for.
yes.
Thank you.
my
Recklessness.
pubis.
Yeah, my hubris. My pubis.
My pubis.
Anyway, and then I was listening to it today, and like there are parts of this song that are like, and I think we'd mentioned this before with Mania. Mania is like them trying a bunch of stuff that they've never done before. This song specifically, I hear them trying things that they've never done before, and it works, which I think is the crazy part, is that, again, it's not towards like, I'm going to listen to this all the time territory. It's maybe in my head like a little bit. Like if I think about it, I can hear the hook. Whereas like with some of the songs in the post-hiatus, pre-So Much for Stardust era, there's so many songs where I'm just like, I can't even begin to tell you like what the verse of that song sounds like. Whereas this, I can mostly pull every part of this in like in my head. I can hear it, which is impressive. And there's so much on this song that they're trying that I'm like, that's cool. That worked. Yeah, I don't know. That, again, that being said, like, does the song as a whole work? Not exactly, but I don't know. What? Give me your thoughts. I'm talking too much.
I think my feelings toward this song is not that I really
Went to check my phone. It doesn't work. It's
yeah,
broken
Carson's phone screen is genuinely he turns it on and it's all black except for the very top right corner.
The very top right corner. Yep.
And
it's 4th of July, so it's not like I can get it fixed.
Yeah.
My Apple Pay works. I paid for ice cream earlier.
That's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really think this song has a lot of elements that really draw me in. I mean,
Sure.
the hook is catchy, I guess. I kind of fuck with the bass line and the verses. Really, my main thing is that there's not anything in this song that makes me hate it. I just kind of listen to it, and it mostly goes in one ear and out the other, which is
Sure.
more than I can say for most of this record.
Its biggest crime is being mid for you,
Yeah.
at least.
It's for me. It's very mid, and like I was expecting the worst shit I've ever heard in my life.
Sure.
So
I mean, dude, me too. I didn't want to listen to this at all.
Mhm.
I like was putting it off.
Yeah,
Are you counting this song in 4?
I'm not really counting it in. Like I wasn't counting it at all when I was listening to
I
it.
think it's in 6, except for like a couple measures that are in 4. I'm talking 6/8. It's not a waltz. It's like 6/4. It's 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. And I was like, it's such an interesting choice. Did you happen to watch the interview with Patrick Stump, the Rolling Stone interview with Patrick Stump, where he breaks down the creation of this song?
No.
Okay, well, I've been waiting for this episode
Oh.
because this is a video
Splendid.
I've seen a few times. Actually, I think I've maybe only seen it once, but and now I've seen it twice. But I gotta explain this to you. So
Dos.
maybe 3. I don't know.
Tres.
Maybe I'll watch it with you. 3.
Oh.
Maybe if another person comes in and they haven't seen the video, cuatro. Is that how Duolingo says? No.
That's
I
how
was
one of
getting there.
the-
I was getting there. Yeah.
That's
I was
how
getting
one
to
of the guys
cinco and
says it.
seis and siete and ocho nueve diez.
One of the guys is like, uno,
Uno.
cuatro. Like he's got the vocal.
4
fry.
doesn't come after 1, doofus. Sorry. Anyway, the look you gave me was like Kubrickian. I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, this motherfucker sees rage. All right. Anyway, so basically,
I'm monkey.
I will say, basically, I'm baby.
Mhm.
I'm going baby on baby. He's breaking down the creation of this song, and I will say, this song did get watered down in the production process.
Mm.
This is a Butch Walker produced song. We've talked about him on the show before. Taylor Swift's "I Knew You Were Trouble," etc.
A lot of Taylor Swift.
A lot of Taylor Swift stuff by Butch Walker.
A lot of Taylor Swift.
Patrick plays this original version of the first verse where the lyrics are like genuinely incredible.
Really?
Like really, really cool. They're a little rambly and like they're a little like maybe abstract, but I really, really like them. And the way he sings it is like cooler than the way he sings the new verse.
Mm.
So I do think that's better. There's also like this weird swing happening on the drums that makes it sound like 4/4. But then Butch Walker was like, what if we did straight drums over swing drums? Or straight drums over like every other instrument is swung. And like that just waters it down kind of hard.
Mm.
And it's also because Patrick's like, my wife said, could you imagine Andy Hurley playing this? About the swung drum part.
Yeah.
Which, like, fair fucking point.
Yeah.
But, like,
You could make him try.
I don't know. Like, for one song, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
You know? And I will say the drum pattern and beat over this is not bad.
It's pretty standard.
Yeah, there's some trap snares in there that make me want to fucking die. But
Mm.
I don't know. And when he's talking about the song and like the way it came together, like it seems like this is one on the record that he was very, very excited about. Initially.
Yeah.
And then it gets a little watered down. And it's interesting to hear the demo, like the original demo, and it sound like a So Much for Stardust song
Mm.
in this weird way of like he's trying things and it's like being pushed into this space that is like very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But then the final cut of it being sort of this like radio ready but like still like odd metered song. Even if I mean like 6/4 can easily be counted as 4. Like believe me, I get that. But like the way I'm hearing it is I'm hearing some of it as 6 and some of it as 4. But like it's still a weird song.
Yeah.
So it does result in this sort of like watered down, less interesting version of the demo. Because, and Patrick kind of describes Butch Walker's production process as like, he just looks at things and he like kind of gets rid of everything that like isn't needed. Whereas I think Patrick maybe has a more maximalist approach to things.
Yeah.
It's interesting to hear the difference between and I'm gonna give you the difference between these two. It's
Mhm.
interesting to hear the difference between This Is Us working with Butch Walker, this is Fall Out Boy working with Butch Walker, and this is Fall Out Boy back with Neil Avron.
Mhm.
So my whole thing with this is like I listened to this song from Mania produced by Butch Walker, and then I shifted over and just like cleared my ears from that experience and listened to the most maximalist song on So Much for Stardust, What a Time to Be Alive.
Mhm.
And the difference is What a Time to Be Alive sounds like a real band.
Yeah.
And I know they're not super comparable as songs and instrumentation wise, but Church feels extremely, extremely like not a real band.
Yeah. Which is it's kind of interesting to like you point that out and I agree with you, but then you listen to the song and like there's individual elements that everybody's doing that on their own you could see taken
Yeah,
from a real
yeah.
band. Like that
No,
bass line
exactly.
definitely sounds like Pete is actually playing it. The drums for the most part sound
pretty real.
they sound like supported by samples at least.
And I think another thing to point out is like this is one of the few songs on this record with like a noticeable guitar line,
Yeah.
which is like I don't know, man.
It's synth pop by technicality because there's like synth
Yeah.
on here.
But like the thing that's gluing it all together just does not sound real.
Yeah.
And it's just interesting to hear these two production styles back to back because I think the conclusion I've come to is that this production style, Butch Walker, the other guy we hate, who Jake Sinclair, is that his
Mhm.
name? Wow, can't believe I pulled his first and last name. This production style for them is ugly on them.
Yeah.
It does not sound good. It does not look very good either.
No.
Like just watching these people play this music is not fun to watch. Whereas, and not saying that Neil is like the godsend of this band and that's the only guy they can work with, but like you listen to the stuff that they are doing with him and you're feeling like life breathed into it. You know what I mean? And that's what sounds good on them.
Yeah.
And obviously like I don't think that like the Neil Avron sheen would like make these songs better and vice versa. I don't think that like the songs on So Much for Stardust would still be would be like bad necessarily. Like so much of this is songwriting,
Yeah.
you know, but like the way all of this is produced, it just goes to show you that like for a good amount of time, for 3 records, they were putting songs together that were more interesting and then getting watered down.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think it's weird to look at now with the hindsight of So Much for Stardust.
Yeah.
And the last time I watched this video was before So Much for Stardust was ever announced, and everyone kind of thought that Mania was going to be the last Fall Out Boy record because they were touring, but they weren't really doing a whole lot, and they hadn't announced that they were working on anything. So like, you know, I remember watching this and just being like, oh, like they failed us. Like they could make something cool, but they're just not, you know?
Yeah.
And it's watching that video, listening to this song, and listening to a So Much for Stardust song got me excited for the future of Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
Because I know they still have it in them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they've always had it in them. Anyway.
I'm drawn back to that point where Patrick's wife was like, "Can you imagine Andy Hurley playing this drum part?"
Yeah.
And then I think about that, and I think about the title track on So Much for Stardust,
Yeah.
and like that opening part. Can you imagine Andy Hurley playing that?
And he plays it, and he fucking
plays
kills
it. And he does it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it sounds very uncharacteristic for him, but that's part of what makes it good.
Yeah, that's part
And
of it.
like, and then it launches into the chorus, and it's like,
and it
that's-
sounds like him after that. But
Mhm.
like, you know,
I think part of what was maybe shackling them to less interesting music for a while is just that kind of mentality. It's like, oh, can you imagine Fall Out Boy doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though the ethos of this record was, can you imagine Fall Out Boy doing electropop? It's like, yeah, but they're still trying to accomplish it in the way that Fall Out Boy would do it, like the idea of the band.
Yeah.
And that's part of why I don't really get anything out of this track.
Sure.
Because it's not like it's not like they haven't done like weird grandiose shit before. This song just kind of plods around, and it doesn't really have that much motion. And it's not really
the like odd time stuff like does kind of like put it in this weird like state of like,
yeah,
how do I feel this beat?
Every time I listened to this song, I would get halfway through it and I'd be like, I really want this to be done, but there's still half of it left. Like it feels like it's a 5-minute song, and it's not.
It does feel longer than it needs to be.
It just kind of plods around for a while, and it feels like nothing really happens, even though the like there is a suitable amount of dynamics in this track. Like Patrick isn't over singing for the whole thing. I would say this is actually one of his more restrained vocal performances in post-hiatus Patrick singing. Like obviously the "If you were church, I'd get on my knees" line is like overdone a little bit, but I mean it's the chorus, and then like the first line of all the verses is a little much, but then he gets like he calms it down a little bit.
I was gonna make that point too, that I think he sounds great on this.
Yeah.
And he sounds like, I think that some of the post-hiatus stuff, he can lean into like this register of his voice. It's a text from my mother, I would assume. Oh, no. Okay. He can lean into this voice that is like still on pitch and still on time. Not time. Sorry. He can lean into this voice that is still like on like in key and on pitch, but it doesn't sound confident at all.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like wiltering.
Yeah.
And you hear it on stuff like a lot of the songs on this album, and you hear it a lot on fucking, what is that record called?
Which
American
one?
Beauty, American Psycho.
Yeah.
You hear it a lot on that, where you're just like, is he hitting this note?
Is
like,
he good?
He technically is hitting this note, but he just doesn't sound like okay with it. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't sound.
Novocaine.
Yeah, Novocaine is very much that. Yeah. So, yeah, I think this song's biggest crime is that it could have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it well enough, man. I think it's good. Yeah. You want to go through some lyrics?
Yeah. I don't even mind the lyrics as well. Like there's
neither do I. I think they're all right.
There's nothing in here that makes me want to blow my head off. Which is
nothing in here that makes me want to cut my own head off.
It's a good thing to say about this album. If you were church, I'd get on my knees, and that's obviously a line about how much he wants to suck Pete Wentz's dick.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that what?
That's what the annotation says. No, it isn't. The annotation is just like, if you kneel in church, it's reverence to the Lord, and that is comparable to his dedication to this person.
The act of kneeling is an expression of reverence and submission related to church. Kneeling is considered to represent surrendering yourself to God. Some churches have kneelers, cushions to rest your knees on, equipped not only in the pews but in the confessionals as well.
This is not the most obvious church-related metaphor for love or sex.
Yeah.
I would say a contender for that award is probably Hozier with "Take Me to Church" and like
Sure.
80 billion other songs that he's done that have religious
Sure.
metaphors in them.
Yeah.
Not
My
talking shit
favorite of
about
his
Hozier,
is
by
"If
the
You
way.
Were the Pope, I'd Get Way Hornier." He has that song. If you were the Pope, I'd get way hornier.
I fucking love the Pope.
I wanna fuck the Pope.
I want to fuck the Pope so bad.
That Hozier song.
Yeah, that
If
one.
you were the Pope, I'd get way hornier.
Yeah, that's what it's called. we're not shit talking Hozier. He's
No, I am.
got, okay, I'm not.
No, I don't care.
He's got good songs. Shout
Yeah,
out.
I don't want to lose our female listenership. I don't want to lose every girl currently listening to this podcast.
Listen, cherry wine is goated. That's all I'm saying.
Shut up,
Kill
you
yourself.
slut.
Fuck
Good
you.
Lord. You male slut.
What's wrong with that? You're fucking up my game here.
I like "Take the Pain, Make It Billboard Big." I think that's so stupid,
My
but like
pain is big right now.
my pain's so big right
My
now.
pain's so big right. My
Pain
pain
is
and
so
my
big right now.
my pain and my bone are so big right now.
In this line, the writer continues the church imagery by encountering a escape route for all of his frustrations and struggles with the world on his loved one. I don't know about
Big.
that. Big billboard, big.
Billboard big. Then
Um,
swallow it for me. Come lyric?
Question
What?
mark?
Question mark? Come lyric?
Like so many songs, like in the current pop era, I hate that this begins with a chorus.
Yeah.
I don't like any, like, if there's some songs where I'm like, I'm okay with this because the chorus is like so good.
Mm-hmm.
But like most songs, like I want the chorus to be kind of a surprise. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? You're spoiling it. You know?
I think yeah, now that I think about it, most of the time when that happens, I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think there are definitely good examples of it. I Didn't Just Come Here to Dance by Carly Rae Jepsen. That's a good one. That one starts with the chorus.
Yeah.
But like,
Hallelujah by Panic at the Disco, starting with a chorus, has always really frustrated with me.
yeah.
Frustrated me. I don't know. No! I can't talk! Stop it! So mad. I just have garble mouth all the fucking time. I hate my fucking life. I liked, and if death is the last appointment, then we're all just sitting in the waiting room.
I
Which
don't
is
like
like,
how it's delivered, but
no,
I
I
think it's-
love how it's delivered. I think it's
hate
awesome.
that part.
You got to get over that. Like, what do you not like about it?
It's
Cool. The instrumental cuts out,
corny.
and then he says things really fast.
it's corny.
I hate that there's that little Mr. Stump at the end there. I hate that.
That
but
sucks. Yeah.
yeah, that sucks. That can
I'm
die.
glad we both agree on that. I
That
just
blows
think it's
ass.
corny. I think that's.
I disagree. I think it's all right.
I don't think the surrounding song is cool enough to justify it.
So you're saying it is cool, but the rest of the song isn't cool enough to have it in there.
No, I'm saying that it if it wasn't a cooler song, it would
Yeah.
still be lame, but it would be fine because the rest of the song is cooler. So like it would justify it.
I think that it's again an instance of them trying something, and I'm like, oh, that actually worked.
It's like it's like if fucking Ryan Gosling put on Crocs. It's like, yeah, he's wearing Crocs, but he's Ryan Gosling, so who cares? It goes hard.
Yeah, I guess.
If this song was Ryan Gosling, then this part,
This
which
part
is Crocs,
Crocs.
would be cool. But this song is
Okay.
not Ryan Gosling, and it's still Crocs.
So what is this song, like an Ed Norton?
I'd say this song is probably like Sam Worthington.
Ooh. Oh, he's not very cool at all.
No,
Oh, come on. You got to give somebody cooler.
he's a good actor,
He's a very good actor.
but he's
yeah.
not very cool.
He's not, I wouldn't even say a very good actor. Now that I'll
He's
rescind
good in
that.
the Avatar movies.
Yeah, but like
Especially
you
the
kind of
second
just
one.
have to be a guy.
Yeah,
He is very good in the second one.
he's great.
That's
in
a
that
good
second
movie.
one. Still not
That's
cool
a
though.
fucking good movie.
Mhm.
Um,
Nice.
sorry. I'm so disgusting. Why do you fucking put up with my ass, dude?
Carson, disgusting pace.
Hey.
I just got a notification for a reservation tomorrow.
Oh, a reservation?
A reservation.
Like a Native American one?
No. At a restaurant.
Okay. I was just wondering. You're Native.
Why would I have a calendar notification about a Native American reservation?
I don't know.
I don't even live on a reservation.
I know, but you could.
I could.
You needed to.
I live in Atlanta.
Well, you are.
There are no reservations in Atlanta.
That's right. Yeah. Do you want to do a land acknowledgement right now? All right. Anyway. Yeah. I don't know,
get a
man.
notification. Hey, this reservation is still here. It's like, cool.
Cool. Hey,
Thanks.
by the way, are there any in Georgia? There have to be,
Probably.
right?
I probably.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know anything about that.
I've never lived on a reservation.
Are white people allowed in? Probably not.
I mean, it's not. I don't imagine that they could like live there. It'd be a little weird.
It would be weird. Yeah.
They could visit.
Yeah.
But
What if you sort of get stuck there? Though.
I don't think anyone would like kill you about it.
Okay. All right.
White people have married into native communities before. Like it's. I mean that's what Killers of the Flower Moon is all about. Is when that happens.
Yeah, but they didn't do good things after
It's
doing
when
that.
it happens and when it goes bad.
They didn't. They didn't do that very well.
Yeah. I mean, it's happened and it has gone well before. Like.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like white people are banned from reservations.
Okay. All right. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know dick about shit. Yeah. I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to say about the lyrics other than like.
I love the world. That's what he says in this song.
Does he say I love the world?
That's what he starts verse 2 with. He goes, I love the world.
Yeah, it's interesting that doesn't have any sort of annotation. Can somebody clarify? I don't really know what that means. Would somebody mind putting a note on there?
Can somebody tell me what that means? I can't extrapolate any meaning from any of these lyrics without a genius.
Yeah, I don't
annotation.
know anything because I'm a little baby.
Yeah.
So if
I
you
am
wouldn't mind,
a little stupid fucking baby who doesn't know anything.
yeah,
And I need genius
I
annotations
like
to tell me.
just got a tooth.
Yeah. I popped out like 8 minutes ago, dude.
Do teeth help you speak?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because you can't hit
Yeah, I guess so.
you can't hit certain sounds without teeth.
Yeah. Okay.
Like fold your lips over your teeth and then try and say stuff.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought maybe you could like flick
Pain
something
it.
off your gums. Yeah. Pain it.
Your gums would need to be pretty hard for that. Or
My
like,
gums were so hard as a kid, dude. That's
Yeah.
why I talked so much.
Is that what?
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Is that what that means?
do you think maybe like if reincarnation is real and like you dying and seeing the light on the other side is like the light of the hospital room you're being reborn into?
Mhm.
If you can't like form like full words like for a little while, for like a hot minute,
Mhm.
like are you just like, I remember everything about my previous life and I'm trying to talk but I can't because I don't have teeth? I guess I'll just be a baby.
I guess I'll
Do
just
you think
be a
that's what
baby.
happens? That's my question. Do you think that's what happens to you when you die?
Couple things.
Okay.
What if you don't see a light, but it's just because the power's out?
In the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What happens then?
That means your mom's not getting an epidural.
Ooh.
How does an epidural work?
I have no
I don't think
idea.
it's electronic. I think it's probably fine.
I got the E epidural.
I got that epidural in the cloud, bro.
Fuck, the cloud's down. We can't give you your epidural.
I don't know why I thought maybe an epidural.
What
Is an epidural?
I think it's something to do with the birth. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you
Fuck,
tell this podcast is run by two dudes?
Yeah. This is the He/Him brothers for sure,
Yeah.
dude.
What about a C-section though?
Ooh.
Like my phone keeps falling off.
Well, a
my
C-section,
damn
I
leg.
think they put you under anesthetic.
That'd be pretty
then
psychotic if
scoop.
they
Scoop
They just
your boy out.
Scoop your boy out.
I think if you're getting reincarnated into a C-section, the light's probably even bigger.
The light's like overwhelming.
The light's like an oval shape
Yeah.
rather than
You're dying and you like go blind. It's like, oh fuck,
dude. Yeah, that's why people go blind.
They see a glimpse of
They
their
see a
next life and
glimpse
they're a
of their next
C-section
life.
baby.
Fuck, I was
Oh,
a C-section.
fuck. I
Yeah.
can't look at things anymore
Yeah.
because I'm a
Yeah, yeah.
C-section baby in my next life. Fuck.
If your vision starts going when you're older, it just means that in your next life, like you're preparing to be able to see in your next life.
How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't
But
real?
do you think that like at a certain point you're just like, fuck, I guess I'll just be a baby. Like I can't say words. I can have all these thoughts.
Surely there would have to be someone who is determined enough to remember. Well, I guess if they were determined enough to be like, I remember my previous life.
It would have happened by now.
Well, it might have happened, but they might have called this person schizophrenic.
Sure.
It's like, oh, you are insane. You are just a baby and you haven't lived all this life.
Yeah.
And then you're like, no, I was an oil rig billionaire. I had so much money.
The password to my account is Kronos.
And then it's like, oh, okay, we're locking you
Yeah,
up,
we're
buddy.
putting you in the slammer.
We're
dude.
giving you so many drugs.
If you had a kid and immediately that kid was like, I was a oil bastion and
My net worth was $800 billion.
yeah, and everyone thinks I died of natural causes, but you have to investigate me, your new son's murder or daughter. Sorry,
or non-binary child.
or that. Yes,
I would investigate.
I would investigate the shit out of that.
If there's a chance that I'm getting $800 billion of oil
for
rig
sure,
money,
for sure.
I'm
You're just
getting
hauling
in
around
there.
this 4-year-old that's like.
I'm going
It'd
up
be
to
so
the,
funny that like your ultimate goal to be like get back your riches, but also like Thomas the Train is the sickest thing in the world to you.
Like, you know, I didn't really fuck with Thomas like that when I was an oil baron, but now this guy's sick as fuck, dude.
I'll give you another $1 billion if you put on Winnie the Pooh.
Dude, if you don't fucking put on Bluey right now,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will drain your accounts
Yeah,
of
yeah.
all of their money. And you can't stop me from doing that.
That'd be crazy.
Is this just the Boss Baby?
No, that's not what happened with the Boss Baby. I don't think.
Okay. I haven't
I
seen
haven't
the
seen.
Boss Baby.
No, I haven't seen either. of
Toby
those movies.
Maguire is in that movie.
What?
He's the old boss. No, he's the older version of the Boss Baby's brother.
For how long?
He like narrates at some points.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's what Toby Maguire's been doing with all his time.
Yeah, I guess. Also, Eminem just wrote a song about him and put it out.
Oh
featuring
yeah,
Big
Toby
Sean
Maguire
and
got
Baby
bit by a
Tron.
spider. Yeah, I kind of liked it. I thought it
I
was
haven't
all right.
listened to it.
I don't know.
I just think Babytron's hot.
Oh, is Babytron Mexican?
I don't know.
Okay.
She
Toby
Baby
Maguire got bit
Matron.
by a spider.
Toby Maguire got bit by a spider.
Anyway, what would you rate this
I'm
song?
Babytron. Like a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 6 because
I
I
saw that
feel
coming.
like, first of all, they've only played this song 14 times and never in America, which I find very interesting.
Kind of awesome.
Yeah, I think this would be sick live. I think if I heard this live, I'd be like, "This is awesome."
Maybe. I guess they don't agree.
Maybe not. Maybe it just didn't work.
Maybe they think that shit is cringe.
Maybe maybe one of them is worried that soon they're going to get murked and
And
they'll
then
have to
they'll-
play the songs as a baby
Mm.
after being reincarnated.
Maybe they're afraid that one of them will get killed and they will become a C-section baby and go blind right before
Fuck.
death.
No.
And then they have to find their way
No.
to the rest of the band as a baby.
No, I don't want that.
That would suck.
That would suck, dude.
Fuck. be so terrible. I hate being a baby.
I hate being a baby. I hate
Fuck.
being a former oil bastion who was C-section reincarnated into a baby. I fucking love Bluey, and my dad won't turn it on until I give him another $100 million.
I hate when all
I
that
hate
happens.
this. I hate this.
I
I
hate
hate
it.
this.
I hate it.
That'd be so fun. Just like, okay, honey, like, where were you an oil baron? Saudi Arabia. All right, well, I guess your mom's not coming.
It's like,
Sorry, I'm taking
ooh,
shots
well,
at Saudi Arabia today.
fuck you, Saudi Arabia, I guess.
Women can drive there, I think, finally.
That's good.
Yeah. Progressive.
Yeah. Progressive nation,
Big day
Saudi
for
Arabia.
women.
Shout out all the women. I listened to Hosier
Yeah. Yeah.
and
I watched
Chapel
the Chive.
Roan. I've heard of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Sure.
Yeah.
I finally listened to Chapel Roan, and I thought it was very good.
Yeah.
I realized that a few years ago, someone had sent me her song Pink Pony Club,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, this is cool.
Yeah.
Like, this is dope. And then I forgot about her entirely.
Yeah.
Now she's popping off. So good
Now
for
she's
her.
swagging the fuck out.
The grind is real.
The grind is real. You know,
Yeah.
the first single for that album came out in 2020.
Whoa.
Pink Pony
Damn.
Club came out in 2020.
Shut up. Pink Pony Club's on the record.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this shows my ignorance. I've been listening to this girl rapper named Sophie Hunter.
I've heard of her.
I don't know if you have, because she has, like, I don't know, like, she only has a couple songs that have, like, crossed the 1 million mark on streams.
That doesn't mean I have.
I feel like I was on the ground floor there.
Sophie-
I know that doesn't mean it.
Sophie Turner?
No, Sophie Hunter.
Sophie Hunter.
Sophie Turner was married to
Sophie
Jonas.
Jonas.
Yeah.
Sophie Hunter. Yeah, I kind of recognize some of these album covers.
Interesting. She has a song called Bionicle that is dope.
That's fucking awesome.
I was like, this is sick.
Bionicle.
Bionicle. Anyway,
She has a Bionicle tramp stamp. That's fucking awesome.
I hope she does. I hope that's real.
That's sick.
If she has a Bionicle tramp stamp,
That's baller.
that's dope.
Anyway, thank you so much for listening. If you're still listening, if you're not, your dream car now a reality. Follow Carson and I's bands at the Calisdale Boys on Instagram, at Calisdale Boys on Twitter. Follow my band at Bummer Hill on Instagram, at Bummer Hill ATL on Twitter. Subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/The Dreaded Wheel, and follow us on Twitter at The Dreaded Wheel. Give us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Music if you haven't already. Send this podcast to 8 of your friends, and one of us will appear. It's like a witch's spell. That's how that works. But let's spin this damn ass wheel, and well, how are we gonna spin the wheel?
Oh fuck! I didn't
Your
think
phone's
of that.
broken. Wait, shit.
All right, when I get my phone fixed tomorrow, I'll spin it,
Okay.
and then fuck, I didn't even think
I
about
guess
that,
next
man.
week's episode will be a surprise, everybody.
Yep.
Okay. Well, bye. I guess. Fuck. That's
Damn.
crazy.
That is. Oh, hang on. I wanted to plug something real quick. Everybody, I have a Track Train page now, which is a website where you buy and sell beats, like pre-made instrumentals, if you like, because I know not everybody uses it to post rap beats, but I use it to post rap beats, and I'm pretty good at it. I've been doing it for a while. I love doing it. But I don't make any fucking money off of it anymore. So, because I don't tour on these songs, and I don't pass them around to rappers like I used to. So if you'd like to buy a beat from me, or if you know a aspiring rapper or popular rapper, honestly,
If you know Babytron.
if you know Babytron, please, I'll never ask you to do anything else. You don't have to ever follow my band. You don't have to ever do anything. but please. Track Train, that's TRAK, not TRACK. TRAKtrain.com/big animal.
Big animal.
That is my Track Train page, and I would really appreciate it if you would like to check it out and buy a beat off of me, or if you know somebody who would like to. I'm really good at it, and I would like to have some cool passive income. Yeah, that's it. That's all I was gonna say.
Splendid. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.